What's up, guys? Ninja Nick, 333, back with another round of this Amsterdam Professor Bond's Emporium League Challenge. Thank God we don't have to watch me anymore. I haven't played well in like a month, so yeah. Um, we have on our left, I believe we have my friend Alex, uh, who is playing metal stuff, Magnezone, Dusk Mane, whatnot. And then we have on the right, we have my friend Logan. He's playing Zororoc. I believe his list is fairly similar to Jimmy Pendarvis's list or something like that. I think he made a couple changes, but I don't really remember what they were because he told me and I forgot. So, uh, yeah. So, no more Ho-Oh. No more Ho-Oh. No more Ho-Oh. No, at least no more Ho-Oh for me. You'll see more Ho-Oh later, and it's gonna be great. But uh, no more Ho-Oh from me. All right, so they're just setting up right now. Yeah. So matchup's a little weird. Just because Metal's clunky, so it just tends to lose a lot. And Zoroark is like the most consistent deck in the format. So but technically, on paper, Zoroark should lose because Dusk Mane just does a whole bunch of damage. So, like, it looks like he accidentally benches Acrobike instead of Magnemite. But we don't care. We're all friends here. He also plays this Heatran. I don't remember what exactly it does. I think it does like 130 and can't attack next turn, or 130 and has to discard an energy or something. But it's basically just a counter to Shrine. And he starts it so that he doesn't have to start the Magnemite, put that into any risky business or whatever. I should look up again what the Heatran does, if you give me a second. But it looks like Logan goes up first. He nest balls a Zoro into play after starting Rockruff. Ultra Balls away, Ultra Ball and Judge to get Slugma. I think that's his addition, is he's playing a 1-1 Macargo line in this because he likes stacking his deck and drawing into it, as most players would do, especially since it's illegal. Let me look up this Heatran. First turn Judge is pretty strong if he was able to play that, especially against something like Magnezone, where they're so reliant on getting multiple copies of things into their hands. Like, they need Rare Candy Magnezone on turn 2. I think second turn, since he's going first, I think second turn Judge is sort of stronger. I would have liked to see him hold it, but if he didn't have any way to get multiple Zoroarks into play the next turn, like a double timer ball, heads flip, but I know he's playing Great Ball anyway, so I think discarding the Judge was correct, even though I would have liked to not see it that way. Alright, so Heatran says, Guard Press, Metal Colorless, 30. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. And then Boiling Impact, 2 Metal, 1 Colorless, 130, discard 2 Energy. So that's really good against Shrine, because they can't really do much of any damage to it. Logan's having to read it right now. Buzz Shrine can't really do anything to it. So it can just continuously take knockouts. Since you're only discarding 2 energies, if you keep your Mount Corona in play, you can just continuously recycle those 2 energy. Rabombi also gets you 2 energy. So, like, as long as Magnezone is in play, you can just keep mollywopping the shrines down. So it looks like we get a turn 1 Lily. Gets another Magnemite. I don't see if he got any rare candy pieces or not. He is playing Acrobike, so he can more easily draw into that kind of stuff. Discard things like Metal Energy that you can get back with Mount Coronet. As you can see, he's playing a split of Magnemites. Personally, I prefer just like all solid unit to protect myself from Buzzwoles on my bench, from Jet Punch, because like if you whiff turn 2 Rare Candy and they just Jet Punch you, you lose. But searching, searching magnet, whatever the attack is called, where it searches for 3 metal energy, it's still a pretty good attack, so I wouldn't mind playing one copy of that. He gets a Dusk Mane down with a Nest Ball. He Acrobikes, discards the Solgaleo GX. He doesn't believe he needs that in this matchup, I guess. Or whatever the other card was more important. I think it was Metal, maybe. He's got a third Magnemite. I'm not sure if I would put that down. I like that he held it. Some people would be like, oh, I can put another Magnemite down, guarantee that I get it down. But no, you only need one Magnezone in play the whole game. So having 2 Magnemites on bench is fine. You can put the third one down later in the game if they do knock out a Magnezone or a Magnemite. So, and as you can see, we get Macargo double Zoroark into play, which is absolutely insane. It looks like he does the smooth over. Has he traded yet? See, because if he hasn't traded yet, I would like to see the first trade, and then the smooth over, and then do the second trade. So, like, say you want to put Guzma on top, right? You put Guzma on top, trade into it, and then you do your second trade, and you draw another Guzma. So, like, if you already get what you want, like, you could smooth over for something else. And it looks like that might have been what he got. He either got the DC or the Guzma. He just does that. He is apparently wanting to take out the Dusk Mane. I don't agree with that play in any capacity. I would take out the Magnemite, hands down. 100%. You do not want Magnemites in play. Any deck that plays things like this, whether it's Vikavolt, get the Grubbins out of play. If it's Magnezone, get the Magnemites out of play. Just make sure, if it's Malamar, get the Malamars out of play. If you can stop them from being able to play their energy cards, you win. You just win. So, 100% think he should have took out a Magnemite. I don't think it mattered which Magnemite, but I think he should have taken out one of the Magnemites. He also would have went up a prize, which would give him more options in his hand. In order to fill out his bench, he is playing the Wombo combo, as I like to call it. He actually is capable of what I now call the Ultra Wombo combo, which is where you add Bloodthirsty Eyes into the mix. For those of you who don't know what the Wombo combo is, it's full bench, Devoured Field, Choice Band Kukui, and then if you add Bloodthirsty Eyes into that, you can hit 180 on any GX that's on a bench. And that's pretty strong. And I know at some point during the tournament he does it, I think. But I'm not 100% sure. So, looks like Alex just attaches an energy and pass. If he had another Guzma in his hand right now, which he could easily do by smoothing over and trading into it, he would have had killed both of these Magnemites already. So 100%, like, he's throwing the game. In my personal opinion. Yeah, so this turn he could have smoothed over, put Guzma on top, Guzma'd up the other one, put the other Zoroark up, knocked out that Magnemite. Now there's no Magnemites in play. There's no way that he can get a Dusk Mane going. And then, because he has the ability to, well, I guess a Wombo combo doesn't kill Dusk Mane, but at that point, like, the most energies he could have is 3, right? I still think you take out the Magnemites. It's a little more weird with Magnezone specifically, because the Dusk Mane, if you get the 3 energy onto it, can use the GX attack and then the regular attack the turn after, because you can't Wombo combo it. Just because it has that extra 10. So, like, a Coco Flip early would be really good. That's another reason to play the solid unit Magnemite, is because in this sort of a matchup, I would love to just continuously Coco Flip, especially if they miss the rare candy. Because you do 3 Coco Flips, right? And the Magnemites die. And then you have more than enough damage to not even need the Wombo combo to knock out the Dusk Mane. But anyway, So here we go. We see a Great Ball getting a Rockruff. He has a Zororoc down as well, so he can get a third Zoroark into play next turn. He's got the Devoured Field, so he's hitting 160, so he's going to knock out this Dusk Mane, right? If Alex is able to like get Rare Candy, Magnezone, Guzma, energies, he can just mollywop this dude, but honestly, with the way he's been playing his hand so far, I think it's like really unlikely Alex is going to be able to get anything going. We see the Smooth Over now, so he's probably, I don't know if he's, I think he's traded once. Yeah, so he's using a second trade. He's not playing the Kukui. He's using a second trade, and he's just going to take the knockout. So Heatran comes up. It's going to be a two-shot because the Devoured Field is in play. Logan can easily just one-shot this guy. But because the even if he replaces it with the Mount Coronet here, right? Logan can easily get a second Devoured Field by just, again, Macargo trade. I'm actually personally liking the idea of Zoroark Macargo just straight as a deck because of the fact that you can just trade into whatever you want every single turn. You could play multiple weakness policies, slap them down against like Buzz Shrine or something. Play a couple field blowers, like frees up the your options way more. Gives you the space to play the Oranguru and everything. So I'm really liking the idea of that deck right now. I have a friend who really likes it, but he's sworn it off now because he did bad with it at one tournament, and that's what people do. So he's looks like Alex is just going to guard press because he still doesn't have Rare Candy Magnezone. So he hits for 30 and then reduces 30 the next turn. So Logan actually has to Wombo combo in order to knock out, or at least get somewhere close to that. So he needs... No, he can't. I don't think he can even... On 50. No, he'll be 10 short if he plays Kukui. And he traded away a Kukui last turn too. So I think it's really, like, I think it's like next to impossible for him to get this Heatran out of play right now. I think the best way to knock out the Heatran right now would be to DCE the Zorua, hard retreat, evolve, Kukui, Dangerous Rogue for 170, reduced by 30 is 140, right? 5, yeah. So that would be his only way to knock out this Heatran right now. I don't think knocking out the Heatran is worth that. So maybe like Guzma knockout Magnemite, or Guzma Choice Band Dangerous Rogue Lele would both be better options. I don't think two-shotting this Heatran is gonna be a big deal. So he's just gonna Bloodthirsty Eyes up a Magnemite. That's cool. I don't mind him doing that. That's fine. And then he's just gonna knock that out. He has another Rockruff in play, so he can do that again the next turn as well. And then he'll have the option to do the Dangerous Rogue Guzma combo on the Lele. Or no, he won't be able to Dangerous Rogue because there won't be enough bench Pokemon. What he can do though. So he can Ultra Wombo combo the Lele. He can Ultra Wombo combo the Lele. He traded away the one Kukui. I think he still has access to one more. So he can Ultra Wombo combo this that Lele. And then he'll just be a Guzma on the Magnemite away from winning. Unfortunately, it looks like Alex does get the... hang on. I'm just a little curious. Okay, he just got the Rare Candy. Okay, never mind. I almost thought that he grabbed a metal energy with it too. But he retreats. He had Volknered for the rare candy. He's going to rare candy Magnezone. And this is going to be a huge swing for Alex. He's going to be able to do some things here. He just needs to be able to put 3 energy on this Dusk Mane. He has another in hand. Uses the Mount Corona to get some back. And he... and then again, that's why you pick off the Magnemites, so that you don't give him this option this late in the game. You don't want him to Sun's Eclipse, so there you go. And yeah, so blows that Zoroark into high heaven. Now, he has 3 bench Pokemon. That's 150. Choice Band, 6, 7, 8. And then he can Kukui, right? So, yeah, because that's 1, 5, 5, 6. So that's 180. That is a dangerous rogue for 180. He has 1 Zoroark in play, and he has Macargo. So you smooth over, Kukui, trade, and then get the Kukui with the trade, and then play Kukui, and then one-shot this Dusk Mane. And then you're down to 1 prize, and Alex just has no way to recover. Even if he... Well, I guess he could somehow get 4 energy and another Dusk Mane and Guzma knock out Zoroark, and then that's going to be really hard for Logan to come back, but Alex is just so far behind now. So he's going to Dangerous Rogue. Oh, he has the Diancie. I completely forgot about the Diancie. I'm stupid. Oh, yeah. So he hits for 200 because of the Diancie. That is why Diancie is a good card in Zororoc. I would never play Zororoc without Diancie. I completely forgot that thing was on his map. Or I didn't even notice. He dropped it down that turn. Yeah. Yeah, so he put down the Diancie. He didn't need the Kukui. I think he smoothed over into that Diancie. I don't know. I wasn't paying enough attention. I was too into my own headspace to pay attention to the board state, because I'm dumb, I guess. So now, all that Alex has left is this this one little Heatran boy. Heatran boy can only do 130, and he's got to take 4 prizes with Heatran boy before Logan can get 1 prize. So, and then he benches a Magnemite to make Guzma the easiest option for a win. So bad play, Alex. No benchy the Magnemite. I think he just kind of accepts that he loses at this point, and that's why he's just playing it out this way. But I do believe that it would have been smarter to hold the Magnemite for that reason. But as you can see, he's actually playing 1 Metal Energy, or 1 Lightning Energy. He has it in his hand. Because even with the Magnetic Circuit for Metal, you can still hard attach 1 Lightning, and you have guys with colorless attack costs. So he can Volkner, get Rare Candy, Lightning Energy. So that's actually really smart that he plays the 1 Lightning. I really like that idea. I did the same thing when I played Manectric Bats, when that was a thing quite a long time ago. Maybe like 4 years ago or something. I played like 1, I think it was like 1 Fire Energy, because there was a lot of, there was like Lucario Bats, and it was a bad matchup, but they played Scorched Earth. Scorched Earth would let you, do stuff. Yeah, and he just Kukuis and he wins. Yeah, so that's the game, guys. That's a Claw Slash for 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 180. So yeah, Wombo combos are a thing. He actually, because he's playing Zoroark, he also has the Wombo combo of using Diancie, Choice Band, Kukui, Claw Slash for 180. So he has like 3 different types of Wombo combos in that deck. It's just absolutely insane. But that's the game, guys. That is why Zoroark is my favorite deck in the format as of right now. It's got so many options, and especially with his 1/1 Macargo line, which I don't think I would play just because I would never get it set up myself. But the 1/1 Macargo line really lets you just win. You need a card every turn? Okay, here you go. That's it. You got it. But that's the game, guys. Comment, like, subscribe if you want, or something. I don't know, whatever. And I will be back. Pretty sure Logan's on the next round as well, because he just keeps he's been running through people just like this. So, and not me, because I'm playing Ho-Oh. So I will see you guys then.